we're joined by Mr. Mohamed Ezz Eldin, Managing Editor at Al Ahram from Cairo. And if I may ask you, sir, of course, welcome to Qnews, and if I may ask you, what does the release of 110 Palestinian detainees by the Israeli occupation signify?
Welcome to you and to your esteemed audience. Certainly, this is considered the strength of right and peace and the success of the mediators, on top of which is Egypt and Qatar as well as USA, to force Netanyahu to execute the deal. He's trying to put hinders under the pressure of the far wing, or to pretend that he has nothing but to accept of the last card he has in his hand, which is Mudrich, and not to prevent him from resignation, and the coalition will collapse, and followed by elections within 3 to 4 months. The scenes we've seen today means that the voice of wisdom is raised despite what's taken place in the West Bank by tearing or tossing the gas bomb to the families receiving the freed prisoners their homes, and also reflected that there is a strings of pressure, whether from outside or from the families of the prisoners or the international community and the mediators.
If I may ask you exactly about this, about the strength of and the ability of mediators to be able to achieve such a development, and how will that align with the broader terms of the ceasefire agreements?
Certainly, the main pursuit is to complete the agreement of the second and the third phase. There is a great pressure by withdrawing by Mudrich following the first phase, the last supporters of Netanyahu in the current coalition. And there's a threat of withdrawal, and then will generate the collapse of the government, and the matter of completion of the second and the third phases is unknown. But the pressures of the international community, I mean the mediators and the United States of America, and the role of the Middle East envoy in the region, I think that there is a desire to complete the phases of agreement in reaching the peace. All do not wish the ongoing war. Egypt is playing a great role in that matter, and confronted in the beginning the attempt of liquidation of the Palestinian cause, or displacing the Palestinian residents from their territories, and pursue, as always, to the delivering the humanitarian aid and working through the hours to the process of the completion of the agreement. So the peace is the main desire, and I think that Donald Trump, the American president, have received Egypt's and Jordan's answers for his proposals or suggestions that do not serve the establishment of the two-state solution, and complicate and put more complexity of the political scene in. So The two-state solution is an Egyptian proposal that works on to complete the agreement, despite the pressures of the far wing in the Netanyahu's government, that putting Netanyahu between the two pressures, front from the United States of America and the internal affairs in Israel.
Right. That was Mr. Mohamed Ezz Eldin. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights.